what's up? What's up? What's up? Round podcast. What's up? It's a comedy gold. We kicking it right here at the Legends concert. All the legends. You feel me? I'm a legend. I'm a young legend. You know, rocking Rounds podcast. Yo, oh shit.
If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's for my niggas. My niggas, real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with. I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude, like we'll get it. Still busy, still with it. Looking over haters like they lil midgets. Noisy hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie, kill, and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, a real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my fate, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me.
I keep my circle slim and crash trim.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you already know what it is. 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin That's Good. As always, got my rounds with me. Got Ren, a.k.a. Dr. Fix It Flat. What's good, cuz?
Wow, what's down with it, baby?
Coolin', bro. Had you back there, Incredible, a.k.a. Simon Phoenix. What's good with your hat?
AKA Demolition Man. What's happening with you?
Coolin', my nigga. Shouts out to that boy King, man. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us. Shouts out to the Alchemists who are already in the chat. Shouts out to G-Man. What's good?
G-Man. Hey, bro, I took a page out of Brother Caveman book, and I'm a doctor myself, dog. I'm doing ass injections, you heard me? So anybody with a flat ass that would like to get it pumped up, holla at me. We doing the buy one cheek, get one cheek free special. So get at your boy.
I was just about to ask you what you're doing 2 for 1s, you heard me?
Yeah. Buy one cheek, get one cheek free. Limited time only. Y'all make sure y'all promote that.
I heard that one,
Well,
baby.
hey man, say bro, I remember they gave this training like a lot of fair time for doing that shit in Atlanta like a couple years ago. Like you might want, you know.
Nah, I'm a real man though. I can do it.
No, that's not what I'm saying, my brother. You ain't a real doctor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Look, Francis,
think you gotta be a
she'll help you out, baby.
See? Bam, I got a real nurse. We got a real establishment going.
Yeah, crazy. Hey, bro, I get like, 2-3%, you know what I'm saying, off the shit for the, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta give them a promo code. Tell them put the
Hey,
promo code rounds in. You heard me?
My nigga.
Say,
What up?
look, now that's accessory before the fact. Oh, that's 5 years. Or you might at least get the conspiracy to 18 months. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Look, I'm looking for the conspiracy, dog.
Hey, but on the real, they do have some natural enhancements. Like I done seen, I wouldn't call it natural, but it's non-invasive. They take and they really like suck, like put the suction on your booty. You dig? And they just pump all the blood. They just suck that thing, like suck all the blood. You know what I'm saying? Pump that bitch up.
So like,
I mean, you might be able to do
that.
that.
The lips for the ass, kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
My man.
All right, bam, we good.
Yeah,
Friends,
you
so
did.
we above board. She gonna get her injections. I just talk to the people. I'm good at talking.
What's
All
good
right,
with
well,
you,
cool.
Mr.
I need 3% then. Since we
Miami? You
legit.
feel me? Yeah, man.
What you
Yeah,
got
let
for
lick
us,
off this
cuz,
shit.
man?
Hey, bro, we doing y'all know what it is, the 50-year anniversary hip hop, all that shit. So they came out with the best rappers list. Now they've come out with the best beats. You know what I'm saying? So we doing our top 4 best hip hop beats. You feel me? We gonna start at the bottom with you, swing it up to you, cuz I'm gonna knock it off last. But yeah, man, top beats, top hip hop beats, baby.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say I don't know who wrote the list, but I could probably guess it was a couple of them you know, non-urban individuals. So I'm not going with their list. I'm gonna just give you 4 that I always like. Dig?
Wow.
So number 1, Pete Rock, CL Smooth. When we reminisce over you, my God, man. Every time I hear that beat, you know what I'm saying? Get that real,
Feels cold.
you know what I'm saying? Nostalgic little, you know, feeling. All right, so that one. Give me Mob Deep, that Quiet Storm,
I knew nigga was gonna
especially
do
the one with the remix with Lil Kim on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always was, you know, a nice one. I'm gonna kind of go a little bit up. Uh, I'm gonna go that Big Pimpin' by Timberland, where he did it for
Okay.
Jigga and what you call him? Uh, because until up into then, you know what I'm saying, shit didn't really have off beat like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just 4-ball loops and whatever. And then the Through the Wire, man, by Kanye West. That was an iconic beat for me. You know what I'm saying? It really kicked off and solidified who he was really as a producer in my eyes. And you seen what he did with the rest of them, but that one really kind of, you know what I'm saying, did
That's
it
a
for
good
me. So that's my foot.
that's a good list, dog, because that was on my list, that Through the Wire. But I ain't
All right.
tripping. I still got that 50 well, I guess I say that Dr. Dre in the club. Doom, doom,
Oh,
doom,
go,
doom,
go,
Mhm.
go. Yeah, that bitch was hot. That bitch was
It's
definitely hot.
cool, you hear me? Nah, this next one, and mine ain't in no particular order because this like one of my favorite beats ever. This is just some personal shit. Can't remember what album it was on. It might have been on one of the Hot Boys. But that fucking Help. It was BG song where he had the sirens and shit in
Yeah,
that beat. Man, that beat
yeah.
cold as a
I
mother.
think that Factory Cars on Chrome. I did that. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Another one. Now I don't know who did the beat, but I always like that bitch on that fucking money, cash, hoes, money, cash, hoes. What?
Uh,
Or the
that's your
DMX,
boy,
Swiss,
man. That's
Swizzy.
that's Swiss. That's Swiss Beats.
Okay. Yeah, that bitch cold. And last but not least, and I don't know who did the beats. I just know them bitches cold. That fucking Ambitions is a rider. That pop. That doom, 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 doom. Like you hear that? You know what it is, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know who did that one.
Dog, I wouldn't be
And,
surprised if that
and
was Daz. You heard me?
it was probably Daz or Shock G from Digital Underground.
That be cold, nigga.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, for me,
that's a respectable list. That's a respectable list.
I'll piggyback you on that Pac, dog. But I'm gonna say, it ain't easy being me. You feel me? Always love the beat, and they got a little drop on the inside of it, man, bro. If you could take that and make a whole nother beat from it. You feel me?
I'm
That was-
hearing that beat in my head with the little high shit with the guitar and yeah, that bitch cold. I ain't even think of that bitch.
We gonna go with that Wayne at a Millie. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
like that one. I'm on a list now. We're gonna go with the Grinding from the Clips.
Okay.
yeah. Ouch. Yeah, that was
was
fucking
raw.
Pharrell, man. Yeah, nigga was nasty.
And on this next one, dog, we're gonna give Timberland and Missy some love. I'm gonna say get your freak on. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm with that list too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pac had to get on that
Man.
list. Dude.
See, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like Timberland got to be on somebody's list because his shit was different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of offbeat or whatever. But look, I got 2 honorable mentions if y'all don't mind.
Go ahead, dog.
I got The Triumph by Wu-Tang Clan, right?
Okay.
If you don't know what that is, go ahead on and Google that, y'all. And then I'm gonna go to the house with it, man. That fucking Follow Me Now beat from by Manny Fresh did for Juvie.
Hey, dog. If you
He
go
got the
to
little,
the
he got
crib,
the they got the Mexican you know what I'm saying, music behind it and shit. Follow
look
me
at-
now if you won't get on. Man, that
oh
shit.
yeah, that been
Man,
one
look,
night.
yeah.
G-Man said Trigger Man, baby, gotta rep the city. That old Trigger Man, you hear me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie for my honorable mention, cause
Trigger Man.
and I'm gonna say that Rough Rider anthem.
Dum. Yeah, that bitch was nice.
That bitch was cool. I used to like that.
I mean,
Shouts
we
out
can't
to
go wrong
Marvel.
with, we can't go wrong with none of them. That fucking that Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying? That bitch was always hard. Eric B and Rakim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
See, I ain't
it's a
gonna
bunch of
lie,
shit.
dog. If I was thinking, that would have been on my list, dog. That is one of them ones.
That's what I'm saying. It's so many you could pick from. You know what I'm saying? Fucking think about that that Let Me Rap fucking
Yeah.
Dr. Dre off the Chronic.
It don't matter though. Everybody had a good list, but at the end of the day, y'all already know Cleve won.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Ooh, G-Man. And we gonna shut it down, G-Man, but you're dropping some Jews. That motherfucking mahogany hat.
Oh
Eric
yeah.
B. and
Oh yeah.
Rakim. Oh,
Oh yeah.
G-Man.
Oh yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah.
5 stars
Yeah.
for Marcus. You hear me? Shouts out to Cartoon. Shouts out to that boy Chance too. You hear me? We gonna go ahead and crack this thing open. It's the Rounds Podcast. Hatchback,
You dig?
Cuzzo Ren, Benjamin Ness. What's up? Shouts out to K-Man.
If you guys haven't seen JJ Redick's piece on First Take where he discusses how it's kind of crazy that we're talking about suspending Ja Morant for half a season, a whole season, for doing what exactly? Holding up what was likely a lawful firearm. He hasn't been charged with anything. Gun culture is rampant. And JJ asked the question, why is everybody so quick to throw the book at this 23-year-old for doing something that is so commonplace and accepted in our culture today? I'll tell you why, JJ. Because people live in an outraged culture society. People, especially a lot of people who went to Duke University, by the way, they live in a place of privilege where, you know, the violence that exists in the inner cities and the ghettos of America is not really real to them. They don't have to deal with it. However, violence in schools is very real. Mass shootings in schools is very real. Solutions are very impossible because this country is very broken. And so it's a case of misplaced anger, scapegoating. Hey, there's a young kid in the NBA and he's promoting gun culture to suburban American youth, privileged, mostly white suburban youth in America? No. Is that NBA YoungBoy on the... No. Oh, absolutely not. Everything about this image is completely against the whitewashed, privileged image that people want to pretend that they live in.
All right, fellas, check this out. Y'all know we kind of touched on it. What there was Monday. Definitely won't get your spin on, you know, your thoughts on the whole Ja situation, and then we could kind of address the spin as he was giving it to us from the clip. So hit me with yours, we pass it to Cuz, and then I'll get in there. You good over there, Simon Phoenix?
All right, you can hear me?
Loud and clear. Talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm gonna just say I'm gonna speak on the clip you played. honestly, that's probably one of the straightest shots I heard in a long time when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the reality of everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all really all about imagery.
Mhm.
But he went a little further than I would go when he's talking about, scapegoating and things like that, and what I'm saying, how you know that's promoting gun violence. If Well, suspending John Morant ain't gonna stop niggas from killed in Chicago or in the city. Like, that's not. I don't really. I'm not gonna say I thought it was the smartest thing in the world to do, but I mean, because you see a lot of people doing that, and across the board, I think that's it's kind of weird.
Right.
But to each his own. And if it's not against the law, I mean, whatever. But you know, like, what is it actually doing? You know what I'm saying? I think it's a stupid thing to do, but as long as you ain't hurting nobody, you know what I'm saying? He don't have no gun charges. Like, did he shoot anybody? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this quick question. Do you
So,
think he should be suspended at all?
I think he should be talked to and really explain that what the whole thing is when it comes to image in the NBA and how they try to, hide their hand. You know what I'm saying? With all of this shit. Like, he doesn't understand that he doesn't own his name, image, or likeness. The NBA owns that. And if there's any false or negative imagery with his likeness, it's fucking up the NBA. And that's where he needs to understand that. Like, he's in a partnership with them. So he got to go back. He got to go back to this contract and his agreement.
Talk to me, guy.
Oh, I was reading some of the chat. Shouts out to the chat. You heard me. As far as me, like Hat said, I think the guy who spoke right there, I think he did provide a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it through a different lens. So I'm gonna say this. Me looking at it on the surface, just natural reaction, I feel like he's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it from the financial standpoint. I'm looking at it from all the material things you could gain and shit like that. Like, basically maximizing your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I garnered initially, it was basically they was only asking him not to go on live with guns. Now, you could say, oh, it's America and we promote guns and this and that. But your employer, who's paying you hundreds of millions of dollars, is simply saying, don't go on live with guns. They're not saying don't have guns. They're not saying don't go on live. Only saying don't go on live with guns. Now, previously, you've gone on live with a gun, got a little slap on the wrist, 8-game suspension, but ultimately that cost you $40 million because you didn't make one of these NBA teams that would have accelerated your contract, like a clause in the contract or whatever. So if that's not enough of a lesson from my standpoint, because I'm viewing it from the financial aspect of it, thinking you're an NBA player, you have a limited time frame in this career, maximize the financial part of it, and then after that, you could be on live with what you want. You could kind of do what the fuck you want, like, you know what I'm saying? But I also look at it from a different perspective of, I saw a photo of a politician in his state, Tennessee, which is a free open carry state. A politician, him, his wife, kids, everybody, Christmas card, they got fucking assault rifles. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it should be, to the American society, that should be far more offensive. Motherfucker, you the one who voting on these gun laws and shit, and you promoting this shit. But instead,
And not only that, Ren, and not only that, I mean, don't mean to cut you off, but with the mass shootings in the schools, to have those kids on, you know what I'm saying, on a picture photo with those assault rifles. I mean, what image does that share?
So I think he should see. This is the thing. They about to guilt trip him and this and that, this and that. Like so he could take the stance like I ain't do nothing wrong. Like what I did wrong. Is it wrong to own a gun? Is it wrong to be on live? Is it wrong to be on live with a gun that I legally own? Is it?
Well, here's the problem with that though, right? If those were isolated incidents and those were the only two things that, if it was just that he was on 2 lives with the gun, then you probably have an argument. But this is the same guy who's in over a lawsuit for fist fighting a minor. He's also gotten incidents. He's also gotten incidents in the NBA to where after the game was over, there were lasers coming from the car that he was sitting in, aimed at people on NBA buses. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the whole, it's everything that he's shown us so far.
Oh,
so
no.
it's not an isolated incident.
Definitely got a pattern with the brother. Like for me, as far as the clip, like I basically take from the clip the guy saying only reason why they really care is because of the influence that he basically have over white folks. You feel me? And or
Right.
other people that's not us. And though that's probably true as a motherfucker, I still really don't care because ultimately it just to me drive home the narrative that we already like under and or most of our entertainers is pushing the whole ride around with the so to me, even though they might not be doing it for the right reasons for us, to me he's still perpetuating the image that I don't necessarily care for. You know what I'm saying? Just me personally, I don't like to see the shit. So while he right on point with it, to me it really don't matter if they not doing it for the right reasons per se. Feel me?
Would y'all agree with the words of the great comedian Chris Rock that this is selective outrage? You know what I'm saying? Because like when you really think about it, like during the NBA game, they will show the movie trailer for John Wick. You know what I'm saying? And you know there's guns everywhere. So it's not like y'all anti-gun.
Right.
And I'm only now, and don't get me wrong, I definitely agree with you had. I agree that it's a bunch of incidents, it's a pattern of behavior, and we gotta kind of nip this shit in the butt before you get hurt or you hurt somebody. And if we don't do nothing, it's gonna look like we complicit with this shit because we didn't do anything to try to curtail the behavior. So with that being said, to me, they gotta do something. And they got to send a message to the other players. So it's like, oh, you don't get suspended.
Because I see the Alchemist basically talking about the Chris Kaman incident. And while I'm not totally aware, I just want to point out a few things. Different time for sure, right? But at the end of the day, Chris Kaman not the star player that Ja Morant is. We already know they have double standards. That's one of them for sure. You know what I'm saying? The scrub not getting the same coverage that the star getting. So it's kind of, to me, hard to kind of compare them to. You feel me?
I mean, I definitely understand what she's saying as far as that. I think a real key point in that is, like you say, it's a different time. But even with that, like, I don't think they want none of their players with guns. Like, not that they don't want their players with guns. We don't want you waving them bitches on camera. Like, we don't want y'all to shoot nobody either. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want none of that shit to happen. Like, but we don't care if you have a gun. You could have an arsenal. Just don't put it out there.
Nah, real shit. Real shit. Hey,
no, I'm not gonna lie. It's simple for me. If you tell me you could get $40 million if you don't have a gun on live, boy, that's money in the bank.
I'm with you on that. Not to mention, at the end of the day, you already know with all them different clauses and shit, man, you hit. You feel me? They could pull anything out the ass and say, you know what I'm saying? They don't like what you're doing and it's misrepresenting what we about. Once they pull your coattail one time and dog, they hit you with the 8-game suspension. 6 games is already like time served type shit. So you only set out 2 fucking games.
Boy, you should have took that slap on the wrist. Look, boy, look, if you come around me, you can't even have no phone. There's no reason to ever go live when you around me. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
We about to keep it moving, bro. Appreciate y'all commentary. Appreciate all the comments in the chat too.
Shouts out to Max Tex, you heard me?
Wow, I appreciate you for tuning in.
We appreciate it, but we ain't about to be bending over backwards for these folks. We work too hard for this shit. We work way too hard. This is my motherfucking artist Alan. That was Twist. That was John. We on Young Money. We appreciate y'all time. We appreciate.
Now, fellas, I done heard of artists, you know, not being able to make the show for whatever reason, so forth and so on. But to actually be at the show, you know what I'm saying, performing and then stop because you not necessarily feeling how you're being received, that's kind of new to me. And I might not have it totally correct, but that's the context in which I'm getting it. So if that were to happen to y'all, dog, like how would you handle it? And have you ever really, you know what I'm saying, seen some shit like this? Not to mention, it's a new artist, bro. Like, most people don't like to hear new songs at the concert. They won't hear the shit that they're familiar with, so forth, the nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, for you to kind of drop something new or bring out somebody new and be taken aback when you're not getting the response that you expect is kind of funny. Talk to me. Oh, Lauryn Hill did that?
I ain't familiar with it, but to me, I'm gonna just keep it 100. That's some sucker shit. Like, first of all, if I paid for a ticket to your concert, I didn't pay to see your fucking whack ass, new ass artist. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you perform. He said, we not finna be bending over backwards for these people. You better do something close to that for these goddamn ticket prices we asking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't feel that, though. I feel like when you a performer and you on stage and people done paid, you have a dude in the obligation to give them a good show. Like, to me, that's too arrogant and too much of a sense of entitlement. Like, what you mean? I don't know, bro. That's crazy to me. I feel played like a motherfucker.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, shit. I missed a lot of shit, but it's all good. I got the Wayne shit though. I'm gonna say this about just because he was dead don't mean it had to be a Wayne show. Like, as a performer, he could really he's driving the bus. And you know what I'm saying? He talking to you while he's driving, but he driving a bus. If you ain't talking back, it's all right for him to pull that bitch over. Because he can't give you what he really supposed to give you if he ain't feeling what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be, it's energy. They feed off of energy. And if the energy ain't right, what he give you ain't gonna be worth the fuck. Then you're gonna really be mad.
So I think he would have to ask himself why the energy ain't right. Because it's your job to provide the energy in here.
Yeah, but like you were saying, if I'm showing, look, I'm putting you on something. Y'all listen, how many years I've been giving y'all some hits, right? How many? A lot, right? Not just my shit. Through the 2000s, I made everybody's shit hot. So I got an ear for the shit. I got a taste for the shit. I'm to put you on to something, but since you never heard it before and nobody made it popular, you can't fuck with it. Like, come on, man. Like, really what it is. I'm trying to put y'all on.
Look, had I might get fucked with it. I need to hear it 15 times first, though.
Yeah, but come on.
Fuck with that, nigga. Boo. If it would have said new nigga who Wayne introducing on the concert bill, I wouldn't have bought it.
But you fucking with me, you come to see me. I mean, you ain't come to hear no. So this is what he opening up for fucking tone. We gonna get there. We gonna get there, but let's.
Hey, you saying niggas can respect your creative gangster, huh? If I'm bringing
No,
him out, fuck with him. Huh?
niggas, look, niggas need to be patient because if I give you all the hits, then once I'm off the stage, I can't even let Lil Man rock. Y'all going
Francis
home.
tomatoes. I'm
Y'all
with
going
y'all.
home.
Boo. Get this whack ass nigga off the stage. Like,
Nah,
so
that ain't right.
no, listen,
That ain't
you
right.
basically saying the audience can't give you a real assessment of the artist you trying to present to them. Like, people done bought
No,
opening acts
because
out before and they done captivated the audience and won them over.
hey,
You know what I'm saying? If
I'm
you
not
out there
saying
getting booed, you probably whack.
Rent. I'm not saying he was getting booed. I don't know if that was the case. What I do know is Wayne wasn't feeling the response, so that's what caused. I didn't say he was being booed. So maybe they you know what I'm saying? They wasn't booing, but it just was like, hey, they on their shit and just kind of talking. Like I'm trying to give you something.
Nigga,
You
I
don't
don't
want
want
it,
what you
dog.
trying to give me though.
You don't want it yet because you don't know what the fuck you're
No,
talking about. But you
okay.
need to trust
I
me.
don't want it tonight. I don't want it tonight. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want what you're trying to
Well,
give me, yo. Like, I
well, look,
came for something else.
when you go to the Cheesecake Factory, you want some cheesecake, but it's not customary to just go there and eat some fucking cheese. Let them fucking lay it out first, then get something to eat, and then bitch, yeah, here the cheesecake, bro. Here
Listen,
it is.
good analogy. If we go to the
We
Cheesecake Factory, I
we
don't care how good this lemon pie is they're trying to give me. I don't want no motherfucking lemon pie. I would have went to the House of Pies if I wanted pie. I came here for the cheesecake. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to sell you no fucking pie. I'm simply walking around with the tray, and I got a little piece of fucking pie on it, bro. Would it be too much to just stick it in your face and say, "Oh yeah, well that was," you know?
Just sample that thing, bro.
So you gonna make me eat the fucking pie? I don't even want no pie, nigga.
Once you eat this bitch, I'm telling you, you gonna look. You Dr. Dre, a fucking Snoop that ate the pie, and he done not a price. Now you paying fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now you lining up for the fucking pie.
No, but it sound like nigga tasted the pie and didn't like it. Nigga spit it out.
Nah, sound like nigga just asked a lot of questions. Is it organic? Is it vegan? Is it real? Like, is it gluten free? Is it
king?
Yeah, man, fuck.
Nigga on some Ike Turner shit. Nigga, I came to see Wayne, not Ike.
Enjoy your experience, bro. Trust me. I got the
trying to
this shit.
get this motherfucker off the stage so I can.
I'm trying to, bro. I bought your fucking drink. Come on, man. I don't mess with these shits.
Nah, you done missed before, nigga. Lil Twist was a miss. We ain't like that nigga. You heard me? You have hits and you have misses. This nigga probably a miss.
Yeah, your hits was just big as a motherfucker. It was grand slams.
No, yeah, Chanel, we ain't like her. You heard me?
That a miss. That was showing love. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting my people on. That's all that's about.
He showed love to the wrong motherfucker that night. Shit.
Well, you know how to spend some shit, boy.
Hey man, we halfway through, bro. Let's run this commercial shit. We get right back to it. It's the Rounds Podcast.
Bold, sophisticated. When it comes to your hair, there can be no shortcuts. Your hair is an extension of your style and absolutely essential to who you are. Enhance your beauty with natural looks. Book your appointment with Blessed Hands Beauty Salon.
Parent is to mirror the environment that the child will mature into, so that when they get there, they have the software that is an appropriate match for it. And a lot of mental health issues come down to a mismatch between the software that your developmental environment produced and the environment you actually live in. And that can happen.
That's why you shouldn't be nicer to your children than the world is. In fact, you're doing them a disservice. That's the devouring mother from the psychoanalytic perspective.
Job.
All right. That was my first time kind of hearing that one, bro. Treat your children in the way the world gonna treat the child. And yeah, that one that kind of lost me, because I always thought, you know, obviously you have to prepare the child for the world that they're going to live in, but to treat them like the world they're going to live in, that one was a little different for me. What you think about that one?
See, you got to put things in perspective, because when you live in their world, you could treat your kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in our world, it's a little different. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have to prepare our kids for the world that they're going to be facing. You know what I'm saying? We don't really want to treat them like that, because the world going to treat you like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to get a little love in here, you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't going to be much love out there for you. You know what I'm saying? Whereas but to me, it was real interesting to hear, you know, that opposite perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think, you know, when they raising their kids, they having conversations with them like about the shit we having conversations about. I don't think they telling their kids how to behave when they pulled over, when they start driving and shit like that. I don't think they have the same fears and concerns for their kids that we do. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a different perspective, and it's interesting. I ain't gonna say it's necessarily wrong. Probably work for them, but you know.
Nah, because that's a good flip, bro. Because like when I heard it initially, I'm thinking, you know, straight, you know, as me as a parent, you know what I'm saying? Not even thinking about the flip side on how they actually live, you know what I'm saying? Treated and so forth and so on. So when you say it like that, maybe that's not as harsh as it sounded when I'm thinking, you know, if I would have to parent my child like that, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, I ain't even think of that. I ain't even look at their side, bro. That was spot on. Hey, it was good with it. Talk to me, cuz. Keep running.
Fuck, I ain't even. What?
Look, no, I got you.
What we talking about?
I know you. I'm about to run it back for you. It's a short clip. I got you. I know you're traveling, bro. Check this out.
Parent is to mirror the environment that the child will mature into, so that when they get there, they have the software that is an appropriate match for it. And a lot of mental health issues come down to a mismatch between the software that your developmental environment produced and the environment you actually live in. And that can happen.
That's why you shouldn't be nicer to your children than the world is. In fact, you're doing them a disservice. That's the devouring mother from the psychoanalytic perspective.
Job.
So that was the clip, cuz that kind of brought it full circle, kind of speaking of both sides of the shit. But you know what I'm saying? Talk to me.
Well, the mother is not has too many emotions and not enough logic, right? They think caring for a child is showing love and not showing restraint, if that makes sense to you. Like they want to protect them, but they protect them to a fault. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the world they're going to be living in. So a lot of people have issues adapting. You know what I'm saying? Especially as young adults. And you see the issues, bro. It take them a long time to really get the lesson, because they ain't never been slapped on the ass before.
Nah, dog. Nah, I can feel where you're going with that. Like, what like I was telling Cuz, like the shit that it got me when he was saying basically, you know, like kind of treat your kid how the world gonna treat them. And, you know, for us, that's kind of harsh, you know what I'm saying? And to me, we don't necessarily, you know, I'm not treating my son like I feel the world gonna treat me, though I'm gonna prepare him for the shit he gonna run into. And Cuz that kind of brought it home, you know, kind of saying, but if you really look at how they live and how society kind of catered to them more or less, it make a little more sense if you viewing it from their perspective, which I didn't even consider. I just looked at me as a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, but even you as a parent, how is the world treating you? The world's treating you fair, meaning anybody can get it at any fucking given time. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep your fucking head on the swivel. Be smart, be persistent, and stay out of the fucking way of the bullshit. Like I don't see what's wrong. Like I don't think the world is harsh or the world is handling anybody harsh. I don't take anything personal, right? We all here and shit happening to everybody at the same time. All you know, so it's like I
feel that. I just think certain shit happen to some people more than others. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first time I ever heard that. Like the world ain't harsh. You know what I'm saying? That's a different way of looking at it.
It ain't because look, even in the free world, look at it. Look at the animal kingdom. Like everybody like to see tigers and shit, right? And lions are. Them motherfuckers kill every day of their life, 2-3 times a day if they fucking could, and they eating it. Violence is part of the world. Violence is in the world, but you know people make crazy decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit come in waves. We living at this time now, so we experiencing a lot of things. But I mean, I wouldn't call it harsh, bro. That's just the way of the world.
I mean, it is okay, but two things could be true though. It could be the way of the world and be harsh. Like the reason I say it's harsh is because a motherfucker could wake up today, have a bad day, and decide they won't kill 20 motherfuckers. 18 of them people could be having a great day. Nigga, my day not bad. That's kind of fucking harsh to wake up and go to get some milk and not make it home. That's a fucking harsh world.
Harsh is intentional. You see what I'm saying? Harsh is intentional. Harsh is personal. It can happen to anybody. Like if it was just happening to some people or happen to certain people, then I can see. Shit happens to everybody, all kind of different shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying it's fair in the fact that ain't nobody promised to be in this motherfucker.
You know, they're gonna have to stop saying it's a cold world and start saying it's a warm, fuzzy world.
No, man, it's a fair world, bro. It's a fair world.
No,
it's
it ain't.
Fair world. Yeah, it is. Men don't listen. Men don't behave fair at times, and it costs other people. But we can't blame it on the world. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't like. Listen, if this was really a harsh fucking world, bro, like come on, man. Like shit do happen, bro. But like, you alive and you living this life, man. You're experiencing it. Like everybody, not people can be in the same situation and experience the shit differently. You know what I'm saying? Based on perception of where the fuck they at. And my perception is, I don't see the world as being harsh. I see people make some fucked up moves, and I see people be mean and fucked up. And sometimes it causes chaos and pain to others. But on an everyday basis, I experience a lot of beautiful points and moments in my life. So, and it's been way more good than bad. So I can't say this motherfucker ain't hard. It's harsh. I've enjoyed my life thus far.
Yeah, I enjoy my life too, but shit. I'm not. Well, we'll just agree to disagree on that one. Shit.
No, I don't think it's a disagreement. We got two different perspectives. We feel it different. I respect yours. I'm not gonna say that it's not harsh. I'm saying that from what I'm saying, my understanding of it. This is how I deal with it. This is my logic, and how I feel about it. I'm just sharing my perspective. That's all, my brother.
I feel you.
Because people to have that built-in excuse to not fucking succeed or not do what they need to do for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
No. That could be like, okay, so it could be used as an excuse, or it could just be a fleeting thought. It's a harsh world. I ain't gonna let it keep me down. I don't gotta handle my business because I know it is a harsh world. It could be a motivational tactic. I know if I don't handle my business, ain't nobody else gonna look out for me because it's a harsh motherfucking world. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of depending on the person. I was just looking at it from the standpoint of like, I don't even watch the news, nigga, and that's the main reason why, because it's a harsh fucking world out there. First 5 minutes, I'm like, God damn.
But we do too know that that's entertainment, and they're trying to give you certain images on purpose. Like we can recognize and say that that's a fact, right?
Yeah, we could recognize that. We could recognize that, but they be reporting shit that happened.
Well, they be reporting the stories that they put together. I say it like that.
Okay,
some of it may Now I get my news from social media. That shit still look harsh. Motherfucker shot over here, stabbed over there, shot up over here. Like, yeah,
goddamn.
I'm not saying that doesn't happen.
$9, harsh world.
What I'm saying is, it's the constant reminder of the imagery of certain people. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that these things don't happen. Other things happen that you are not aware of on a daily basis, but it will make certain people look bad in the public light. So they're not purposely being broadcasted and reiterated over and over again to the public. So I'm saying
that's a good point. I had that thought probably around the time when I stopped watching the news. I was like, niggas should come out with the good news. Like, it shouldn't be nothing negative on that bitch, just all good news. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you've been watching news for years. Ain't nothing good never happened. If we had one good, one good day.
They'll have a little segment like, 6 on. Well, no, that'd be fucked up too. Nigga done got robbed out their money and we on your side try to help you get it back. But now I'm saying though,
they have some shit like, oh, a panda had a baby in Japan. It was the first one this year. Like some stupid shit. Or Queen Elizabeth made a fucking birthday or some dumbass shit like that. We don't give a fuck about that. That ain't good news.
But look, here's the thing. How would that do ratings wise? Like, do you think people will really tune into like real shit? Like, will motherfuckers tune in for the good news?
No, hell no. Because people like to hate people. People don't enjoy and clap for motherfuckers having good news because their life may be shitty. So you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. It don't sell. It's not part of the agenda. Like they feeding you this on purpose, so that kind of makes you lean towards the yeah shit is harsh. I mean, fuck. I'm living in the same world I lived in when I was young. I didn't know nothing about the shit that been happening. I was still here. I was having the time of my motherfucking life. But once I started recognizing certain shit, I've been in the same fucking spot. But now the shit all of a sudden becomes dangerous. Nah, I just got hip to certain shit.
I feel you.
I'm just saying, man. Do you swim?
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear you, cuz.
You don't hear nothing?
Oh, I do now.
Nah, I ain't hear. I didn't know we went to another round.
Yeah, it's round 4. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You hear cuz hey?
Nah, I don't hear him. I don't hear him. Good. Oh shit. If he go out and come in, fuck, we all gonna be out of this bitch.
So look, I'm taking over for it's the round 4 Ren takeover, you heard me? So what we gonna do is
hey,
I don't even know what we had on deck for round 4, but we could go back to the comments because I saw some funny shit, boy. Cartoon said when we were talking about that other shit. Cartoon said hamburger helper ain't real lasagna. Boo, get your ass off the stage. Oh,
hamburger
shit.
helper ain't real lasagna.
Nah, nigga came for the lasagna, nigga. You trying to pass that fucking hamburger helper stroganoff off. Nigga don't want that shit. But look, the hamburger helper used to be the shit, boy.
Now that's hard. Oh no, I never did the hamburger helper. We was more of a rice-a-roni type of family than a hamburger helper.
If it was in the box, boy, shit, that was shit I could do myself. You hear me?
Bro. Hey, but look, let me ask you this right quick though. What you think about the Spurs winning the fucking the right to draft the Frenchman first overall?
You said, bro. You know, I don't really have no feelings on it. Like honestly, I would have liked to see him go to Portland to kind of reward Dame for his loyalty. But I think his new nickname gonna be, in the words of Marvel, we're gonna call him the French Fry. You heard me? So the French Fry in San Antonio, I think Pop gonna kind of mold him, start him off right. You heard me? And but they don't have nothing over there. Like, so it's gonna take them a little minute to build a team and shit.
They ain't have nothing over there when Tim Duncan. Well, that's a lie. They was a championship team when they had Avery Johnson, Dave Robinson, Ryan Woodard. Yeah, they was loaded already.
Yeah,
but hey, he can't be in a better spot. He can't be in a better spot to learn how to be a big man. You know what I'm saying? Like Pop.
But this motherfucker Pop like 7'5", like learn how to be ball. Look, I think it's gonna be hard for him to stay healthy for 82 games, though, to be real with you. That's a lot of wear and tear on them long ass legs.
Well, you know he plays on the perimeter too. Like we're not banging like we used to. Like look at Jokic. Like he's barely moving. Like you know what I'm saying? He ain't running no fast break.
About 3-4 steps, that nigga from goal to goal.
Hey, bro, I've been trying. I don't know what the fuck I am.
That's what I'm saying. He I think Pop gonna make the game easy for him. He gonna be able to learn how to play with his back to the rim. I mean, he could turn and shoot over any fucking body. You understand what I'm saying? Like he don't have to be running fast break. I don't think that's gonna be the fucking thing because they could score points in bunches.
She said basketball look like the jogging ballet, aka them niggas soft. You hear me?
Wembanyama gonna be all right, but it's gonna take a while, dog. Man, ran into some tech problems, bro. The clip I wanted to run for y'all, I can't even run the shit. You hear me? So it's cool. We could, I guess we'll draft it for these last couple of minutes and get out. I ain't gonna even get into the shit I was gonna get into, so excuse me for that. But Wembanyama, good pick. I don't think he gonna like you're saying, had he tall, so basically it's like shooting over a chair, whoever checking him. I think definitely, like y'all already know, he gonna need to get in the weight room. That's gonna be his on the downfall. Because for as much hype as you get, you do a little digging about him too. You also hear that shit. He have a little problem on the block. Motherfuckers kind of be handling him, so forth and so on, pushing him out from his spot, whoop de whoop. So we gonna see how dominant he is, but 2-3 years, yeah, he'll be killing.
Nigga,
if he stay healthy.
7'5", 180 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta think Durant couldn't even lift the ball when he came in. You heard me? He came in wet. So
man, Durant came in here scoring fucking damn near 30 points a game, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what I'm saying, and your boy could probably come in scoring too. Nigga 7'5", your shit should never get blocked.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he's gonna struggle because
on the way up.
But he's not gonna really be stuck under the basket. Like we're not there no more.
Yeah, he shoots threes and all that.
Oh no, he got face like he a 3-level scorer.
your boy, Towns won the fucking 3-point contest, bro. The fucking center. Yeah,
It's
they
like
shooting that bitch.
it's like if you put
shooting that bitch.
Inspector Gadget on 2K, dog. Like this motherfucker, like you know what I'm saying? Stretch Armstrong.
I can see him.
And he
I
got
can see him
guards.
24 a game, something like that.
He got guard, but he got guard skills. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, they can basically put him wherever they want to fucking put him, bro.
Yeah, you 7-4 KD.
They're making these
Yeah,
motherfuckers in the lab nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you 7-4
Nah,
KD.
they always had big motherfuckers, but these days they agile. See, back then motherfuckers was just goofy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't do shit. You be big, but you couldn't do a motherfucking thing. You just big. You know what I'm saying? Your knees fucked up, your feet fucked up, your head. You know what I'm saying? You ain't like
He like 19.
you don't have the same body.
That motherfucker gonna be
But he got
77.
he got body proportions that's of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just like the
I
older
need to see the nigga fall and get up.
The George Murray song motherfuckers. I'm telling you,
hopefully
he's
his
like a
feet
guard,
be
bro.
straight though. Y'all know them motherfucker that tall. It always be the feet.
Yeah,
You know what
nigga
I'm
wear
saying?
size 20.
He agile though, bro. Like he's not a
Oh
clumsy
no,
ball hawk
like
type
we
motherfucker.
all looking at the nigga. I'm with you. Like he a 3-level score, face up game can handle. Like, but nigga, you're 7'4". Them dogs, you probably was 17. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
But
Wear and tear.
look at y'all Ming. Yao Ming had them big ass feet. He had them big ass
That
feet.
was tore his goddamn career up. Shit.
But you could see Yao Ming always was like he
Carrying
was
a lot
stiff.
more weight than too.
Yeah, he was stiff.
I'm
You
gonna
know what I'm
say
saying? He
this,
wasn't fluid
dog.
like this.
They got a lot of other people coming out in this draft too. Like I know they're gonna make it all about the French fry, but they got some twins coming out. That boy Scoot Henderson. They got a few prospects coming out that's nice, dog. The dude out of college, Brandon Miller. You know what I'm saying? He had a little gun incident too, but yeah, they got some ballers coming out.
Now, Blicky.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know shit about college basketball. I haven't watched college basketball in fucking about 5 years.
You ain't really missing nothing, to be honest with you, dog.
I know. I know. That's why.
Now, I will say this. Them girls, that's who you need to watch. You hear me? I'm watching the LSU girls whole season this year.
I watched the Final Four, and the only reason I will go watch them, I mean, I may watch them, is because they make basketball exciting. Like, they dunking, they you know what I'm saying? They doing shit. But on a regular, just watching girls basketball, man, that shit look like watching some fucking I-9 kids and shit. Like, I don't want to see layups and fucking free throws. Foul somebody, hit the cross a bitch up. Hit it with, you know what I'm saying? Do some shit.
They doing all that though. I'm telling you, they cold, dog.
Hey, someone be nasty with it, man. Let's get out of here, baby. It's time to ride, man. We pick up shit with the mother clips next week, baby. Talk to me.
We got shit in the chamber for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Thank y'all for rocking with the rounds. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend. Tell your partner. Tell your round. You heard me?
Hey, what you got? You good? Give me a clue.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Shit. Be good to your kids. Please control the pet population.
Boy, please control the pet population. Man, I told y'all the story one time about this lady who used to be like feeding all the cats, dog, and when they come get the food, she knock them out and she be fucking spading and neutering them. You heard me? Fuck me up.
What?
Yeah, that's a wild story, dog. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Shouts out to the boy Caveman, everybody in the chats who I cannot see. Appreciate all y'all for rocking with us. For the big homie hatchback of the ENT, Cuzzo Rent, myself, Benjamin Ness is the